You know, a bunch of people have told me that you should occasionally just take some time on his free days to stop and smell the roses. They didn't mean that literally, right? Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we started off our free day, and this time, well, we're continuing our free day. Yeah. First things first, we are going to the lower class dorms to do another one of our side quests. And where is he? Right here. Klein. Excuse me, you're Klein, right? I am. If you're asking me, you must be Reed. Yep, Reed Schwarzer, class 7. I already wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. So I took this straight to the student council. If you don't want me prying, you might ask what's so urgent. Of course, truth is my family got in contact with me last night, telling me that my mom collapsed while she was out working. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you, and the house you'll be tutoring is straight south from the dorms, straight shot south from the dorms. It's by the riverside, can't miss it. People's a boy named Emil. He's speaking to his mother, Melissa. And yeah, we got our choice of what to, you know, teach him, but topic is orbital science today. So we could go to the library to brush up on our knowledge of orbital science, or we could just look at the internet for a guide, which is what I'm gonna do. So, yeah. And now we just have to head right down to this house. And where is she? There we go. She was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? And yes, we are. When introduced, I'm Reed Schwarzer, first year, and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. What do you say we get started? We're going with orbital science. That's right, I've already got my textbook ready. Page 40, so we'll be focusing more on the historical side of things. And Klein and I have covered up to the beginnings of the orbital revolution last time. It really deserves to be called the revolution for changing everyone's lives so much and so quickly. The orbital revolution took place roughly 50 years ago. So we are a student here. Orbits were invented by Epstein. Yeah, C. Epstein. So, speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. And, yeah. Off-screen learning. To go after making surprise. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Radford used to just be a single factory. The Orbital Revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere, but it's safe to say that the Radford factory's transformation into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones. Certainly ended up having a major impact on Zamaria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Radford factory specialized in making? The book doesn't really mention that. Weapons. That's been around for a long time. We heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages. So, yeah, we got a bunch of knowledge. So, yeah, it's just a real easy quest. So, yeah, we get 2,000 bucks. And also, in addition for getting all those correct, it doesn't show up here, but we do also get another 2 AP. Next up, we do have, well, we see, you know, over on the right, you see right there, there's the little handshake. Yeah, we got another bonding event that we want to view. So, we're heading up to the second floor. And, it's this one, I believe, right? Yes. We're talking to Gaius. Oh, hello, Reed. So, alright, Claire instructed me to do some descents, so I've been spending the day working on those. I feel a bit tired after finishing a couple of them, though, so I'm just taking a break for now. And for Gaius, I just want to make sure that I'm right on this. Anyway. Yes. Oh, it's quite the elaborate drawing. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving, but don't hold back if you have any criticisms to make. And even though I think this looks pretty great already, you used to draw back home, right? Yeah, I taught myself by painting landscapes and, well, mostly landscapes. But Clara, the head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. So, according to her, I draw purely by feel, without even the most basic artistic techniques. She'd always take what I see and make it my own, so I've been doing rough sketches like this since the past month. In fact, I just finished my 100th sketch. That is a lot. I don't know if I'd have the patience to sit down and do that many sketches. Isn't it kind of a pain? It's not that bad. It helps that Clara's words resonate with me. That's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see, making it my own. Huh. Now that seems like a good time to ask, where are you from? Because I never did mention that, did I? I'm from the Nord Highlands, to the north of the Empire. And that's where Emperor Draco's raised his army. All this time we were learning about Nord in class, and you were from there. Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. Don't know why Gaius came to Thor in the first place. Hopefully I get the chance to ask him sometime. Something wrong? No, sorry, just spacing out. I'd really like to see your painting when it's done. If it turns into a painting worth seeing, I'll be sure to show you. And that strengthens our bond with Gaius. Yeah, finishing blow. I have mentioned this before. This is the first time actually seeing that Link experience go up. There are 5? It's either 3 or 5. I think it's 5. But yeah. Now, thing is, I'm pretty sure we've actually, like, pretty much done everything so far that we really need to do. Let's see, George. Oh, no, never mind. Still have some miscellaneous stuff that I can do. I'm not sure how many of them I've done, but oh well. Actually, okay, right here, there's a little courtyard. You can walk out, find the courtyard. Hello, Mr. Janitor. And we are first going to the engineering building. If you couldn't tell by me searching for George on there. Just to see if I had a character. Just there is a character note that we can get if we talk to him. So let's talk to him. And I am done. Finally. What are you doing? Running up the Orbital Bike report and sent to the Brewer Institute of Technology. It's a shame they can't just send it their way over the Orbital map. Unified network for computers to exchange information sounds almost too helpful to be real. Sure does. Once it's properly introduced and distributed, it's going to be a very different place. Still in the testing phase now, though, and only some lucky spots have access. And unfortunately for me, there aren't any cables connecting us to Ruhr, so I can't send them my reports. And for that, Tech Institute. Get that note with Monsieur George. Next up. Okay. So I just had the 2 books were the only ones I had gotten so far. And next up to the library for our recommended reading corner. Updates every month. Aramonian Folklore, Volume 1. Maybe I'll eventually read the, maybe I'll eventually do, like, a reading of the books. I don't know, probably not. But, I mean, it's a thought. We've already bought wings, so technically all we really have to do right now is head into the Old Schoolhouse. don't know if I want to do that quite yet. Might be a little... I mean, obviously I don't want to end the episode off right now, because that would be way too early, but... I mean, yeah, I will. What I'm first going to do, though, is just head into the Student Union building to check out the store. Okay. So no one's really gotten anything too new. But we might as well exchange our SlayerMathis. And I guess we'll just head into the Old Schoolhouse. I did want to spend an entire episode on the Old Schoolhouse, but I mean, this is the only way that I really... Unless I want to end an episode 10 minutes early. We should have everything done. We got Imperial Chronicles Issues 2, we got the sandwiches, we got the bookstore. Yeah. So, we've got everything. Front doors are locked. Okay, so this will advance to evening, and we're gonna head in. Entering this place doesn't get any less scary no matter how times I do it. Time to try calling anyone I can count on to back me up. Further investigations of the Old Schoolhouse will require you to choose a four-member active party in addition to support members. So, yeah. Basically, as we get them in our field studies, we'll be able to have people come with us. Gaius is really the only exception because we're already buddies with them. But since we have 5 people, we can bring 5 people along. It's been about a month already, huh? Still kind of scared, but we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on here. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow. I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. We should do everything I can to assist the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were up here, I'd relish a chance to test my mettle against them. We're a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. Building that changes its layout all on its own seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. When you have 5 or more party members, you can organize a party by doing that. Basically, support members, you have... Yeah, you can switch people into your party. So, like, for example, if Reen were really low on health, I could switch Gaius in. This really is completely different from the last time we were here. What's that pedestal-like structure over there? I mean, we don't know either. I wasn't there last month. None of us was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. The staircase leading down into the ruins is completely gone, too. Director Sarah said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time, but she didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this. No, it's too large scale a change to have been done in such a short time. The most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own. Again, you can't be serious. This truly is a fascinating place. Well, standing around isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go and get a closer look at that pedestal. Let us indeed do that. Well, it's definitely a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say it's something similar to an elevator you find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyways. You used to go deeper underground. There we go, we can use it to descend 1 floor down. There could be other floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower is locked out. So, yeah. As you can see on there, we have 6 levels of the ruins, so essentially 6 chapters, but whatever. So Lisa just talking about how since there's no manufacturing info on this, it might have been built in the Middle Ages, and it's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. I don't know that much, it's all just low-level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So, what are we gonna do? Do you want to try using the elevator to go down to the second floor? Yeah, I think we should. We have no idea what we're going to find down there, so you need to be very careful. Make sure you're well and truly prepared for anything. Now, I guess, you know, as I'm going to make tradition, we're going to have a little conversation about stuff that's going on in the production of the game in a little bit. Second floor, everybody off, I guess. Man, none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. Door sure looks like the one we saw last time, though. That means we can probably expect more monsters behind it. Excellent. Itching to test my skills against them. We should be careful in here. Monsters may end up being the least of our worries. True, but the five of us shouldn't have any problem making good use of combat links, at least. Ready to get started? And of course we are. As I mentioned last time, I was just going to briefly go into the voice acting of the, just briefly go into the voice acting of the second-year students that we know. First off
now's our chance. We
is
can do this.
Megan Taylor Harvey, who voices Toa. Let me just set up my links real quick.
All right, let's do this.
Honestly, aside from Toa, she hasn't voiced all too many characters. I mean, she's definitely more so than, you know, Rachel Hirschfield, Elise's voice actor. Voicing Violet in Rune Factory Tides of Destiny, as well as, I mean, Lee Fen in Street Fighter. I don't know too much about Street Fighter to know if that's really an important character. However, probably most notable is that,
I can do this.
what's her name again? I don't have, like, proper notes on this one. I'm just literally looking at the behind the voice actor page, without writing anything down on it, like I did last time. Megan Taylor Harvey, most notably, has voiced Lucy Brown from Charlie Brown.
Of course.
In, you know, multiple, or Sally Brown, sorry, not Lucy. Sally Brown on multiple occasions in Lucy Must Be Treated, Charlie Brown, and Charlie Brown's Christmas Tales. Here we got a chest with 150 of each type of Seepith. Next up is Angelica's voice actor in, I'm trying to play the game while also, like, scrolling through the,
we have nothing to fear.
what's that here, Kimberly Brooks.
I can do this. Turn to flames.
Kimberly Brooks has on multiple occasions voiced Barbara Gordon, aka Oracle, in Batman. Mostly, entirely animated series, as well as being the voice within Injustice. Oh, there's another thing there.
Of course.
It's a little bit of a tough fight. However, she has also voiced a few characters in Steven Universe. I haven't seen Steven Universe, so I'm not sure exactly how important characters they are.
I'm sorry.
Let me actually just find the list on here, because I'm trying to play while looking through all of this. And also, this fight is not going well. I will certainly say that. Jasper is the main one that she has voiced. Again, not sure if that's an incredibly important character, but it is a character. So, aside from that, she was Tucker's mom in Danny Phantom.
My turn.
Let's just keep on rolling through some things. Yeah, voiced, or not Oracle. She's voiced Barbara Batgirl. Multiple occasions. Not Oracle.
Of course.
Actually, maybe it's both. I don't know. It's been a while since I've really done anything in regards, known anything in regards to the Batman. Probably the one that I know her most from is, she voices Ashley Williams in Mass Effect.
Of course.
Which, I mean, fun. It's fun. Ashley's a cool character.
We should keep going.
Oh, so yeah, that fight did not go well. At all. No, I won't do any more combat. I'll just go through the last 2 voice actors, and then next time we'll actually go through the real topic of the day. Scott White is the voice of Crow Armbrust. He hasn't really voiced too many characters outside of Crow. Mainly, probably his most notable one has really been Crash Bandicoot in Crash 4, released technically last year. Voiced a few characters in Death Stranding. Really, he hasn't done too much voice acting, aside from Crow. Like, he does a very good job with Crow, don't get me wrong. And he's also voiced Leonardo in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at one point in time. And finally, George, as I've mentioned before, voiced by Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer, he does a lot of things. You know, Goro Majima in Yakuza, Critical Role, Yusuke Kitagawa in Persona 5. I'm just looking through the list right now. Leon in Rune Factory 4 voices Jotaro in the English dub of JoJo's. Yeah, Matt Mercer, very surprising that such a prominent voice actor voices George, of all people. But that's neither here nor there. And what is here and or there is that our party's in a little bit of trouble right now, but you know what? It's fine. Next time, we'll continue our exploration through the Old Schoolhouse. So until then, see you guys later.